Let's fix this. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. The lighting and everything. Let's make sure. Okay. Okay, so girl. And cleanse the energy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Greetings, everybody. I know it's been a minute. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. Happy Moon Day. We're going to do some love reads. So send in your request if you guys are interested in a reading. So how it works, 25 per love question or 22 for 2 love questions. So you get to choose whether you want a 25. It's like a mini love reading spread. Like I do a tarot spread for you where we tap into your energy, the person's energy, where spirit is at, your advice, all that jazz, feelings, intentions, or $22 for just 2 love questions of your choice. Just make sure you specify in the notes section if you are getting the love question. So the options are either you can pay through Cash App, which my Cash App username is in the chat or in the description, whichever one you click on, or via PayPal, which the link is tagged in the current live chat or in the description box. So it's up to you. Make sure you leave your questions in the notes. I never state the person's name that you're asking about on the live. That is confidential between me and you. If you want to go anonymous, let me know. Or if you want to go by your username or nickname or your initials, just let me know. I don't mind it. Because what I do is I take the names of everyone that has got a reading and I put it in the description box with a timestamp next to it. So when you come back and you watch this live, once it's all said and done, you can just click on that timestamp, or in case you fall asleep or you happen to miss it or you can't watch your reading when it's live, you can come back and watch it later and click on that timestamp next to your name and it'll take you right to your reading, so you don't have to sit through this entire live waiting for your reading to come up. I would prefer that you be on the live while it's live streaming, so that you can, if something doesn't make sense to you, you can just ask, to clarify, right? So I have listed the names of everyone so far that has purchased a reading. There is no skipping of the line, so the exact order as I receive your payments is the exact listing of everybody's name. So, that's how we're going to do it. Hey, Tuni, how are you, sis? Long time no speak. Okay, coming in, which I'm ready for, or my ex who I work with, who I'm sure you're familiar. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing well, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you for asking. I hope you've been keeping well too. All right, so find your name if you guys have already purchased a reading. The list is still open, so if you guys want to be added to the list with the rest of the ladies that are already there, feel free. $25 for a personal love reading, which is the spread that I do. If you're single, just let me know. I could do a single reading. It's up to you. If you have, or if you want to do 2 love questions, you can ask as a single. You can ask whatever you want regards to love. That's $22. So yeah, 2 different options, $25 for a personal love reading spread or $22 for 2 love questions. Okay. All right, let's get it popping. I don't know if I want to use these cords because I'm kind of wanting to. Kind of want to, I think I'll use these as clarifiers. I'm gonna put these to the side. That's for the love spreads though. Okay. All right, so let's get it popping. Let's get it started. First person on the list is Monica. Your timestamp is 4:34. All right, greetings to you, Monica. How are you, sis? I hope your weekend was well. Let's go ahead and get it started. Okay. So yours, let's see, divine partner, future spouse. Okay. Let's tap in and see what divine source wants you to know. Let's start off with your energy and see where you're at with your divine partner, future spouse. Where's your energy? Five of Pentacles trying to come out. Let's see. Divine Source Sky. We tap into Monica's energy. Ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity for Monica. Insight and wisdom. May our divine team come together as a collective in harmony and unity to provide divine guidance and wisdom through me to give to Monica. We cast down any vain imaginations, false guidances, false truths, false prophecies, false interpretations, God. And we uphold divine wisdom and divine truth and clarity for her and wisdom that will assist her on her journey and her path. Help me to interpret and decode and discern these cards and these messages as you see fit, Source God, as you want me to. My divine team, thank you for your help. Okay, Monica's energy. And her person's energy. Divine Source God. Okay. 2 sevens. Interesting. All right, so let's start with your energy, Monica. You have the, Eight of Pentacles. 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups in reverse. I feel like your hard work, that it's like you've been making yourself, or you feel like you've been making yourself available for your person, putting in the effort and the work somehow. Or I've been perfecting certain things I feel like that are imperfect, or things that I feel like wouldn't be, you know, attractive in a relationship, or things that I feel like are unhealthy. I'm working to perfect those things and heal. And fast forward, you feel like yet and still my wishes, my life partner, where is he? Why hasn't he shown up? What I've been asking for, what I've been praying for is still not here, Spirit. Still not here, God. What is going on? What am I not seeing? What am I not doing enough of? So your person's energy. I feel like your person has been pretty content. As of late, I feel like in the recent past, your person has been pretty content with themselves and where they've been with their life. And I feel like your person has enjoyed their space, their time to themselves. This person feels like they've done a great deal to secure, you know, themselves, their life. They're comfortable. Your person could be a little bit of a homebody, somebody that is not really out on the search or the hunt. Fast forward to now, this person feels like the clock is ticking. They feel like divine timing or something with like fate or destiny needs to step in and get something rolling. So I feel like your person does kind of have the itch, or they feel like they're at a certain age where they should be married, they should be in a relationship, they should be committed. Your person is the commitment type. I feel like your person is not one to, they might be someone that is married to their career or their work rather than a romantic partner, but they feel like where they're at right now is like, okay, well, now that I've accomplished the things that I want to, where I've landed the career, the job that I've wanted, where is my person? Or I should have that by now, like the clock is ticking. I feel like Spirit is saying like you guys are very close to coming together, and it's not really based off of man-made time like constructs, like, you know, hours and months and years and weeks and days. It's not based off of that. It's based off of your readiness. Like spirit's saying regardless, there's going to come a time, and it might come and sneak up on you like a thief in the night. Like you want to be in a place where you are ready to receive this connection. It's not saying that you both have to be perfect or what you perceive to be perfection, but just be in the readiness. And there might be things that are coming up, fears, insecurities, doubts, past experiences, memories, things like that, that you have to confront or face, because there's a new energy that's on the other side of this. So you both are at a place, you have 2 sevens, you have 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. You both are at a place within yourselves where Spirit is saying like it's worth the wait. yes, and they want you to choose wisely with your heart. They don't want you to rush into anything before it's time. See past the illusions, like why do you want the things that you want, or why do you desire it now? You know, it's nothing wrong with desiring what you want, but why do you feel that you're out of time or you're not on time? You know, why do you feel like you're delayed? What is it that's causing this for you? And to really like sit with yourselves and discern whether you're in the right space to receive the love that you're actually asking for, or are you still at a place where you have time, where you can clear up whatever you need to clear up or make yourself available in the way that you need to. Like, there's no need to rush. Like, because I get that you both have the desire for a partnership. It's more so for you. You feel like you're doing something that's taking you out of alignment, whereas your person is more so like, okay, it's time now. You know, I feel like I've done everything that I needed to do. I'm gonna use this deck. Oh shit. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Yeah, I feel like you've been ghosted a lot of times by people. And Spirit is saying, like, if your person and you were to come together right now, this person might not be ready for you to where you guys would get together and they would feel like there's something amiss or something that they still need to focus on. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. So there could be somebody in your energy field that you are dating or interested in that's not your person. So that could also be kind of like a thing that you have to sort through as well. Okay. All right, Miss Monica. That was your reading. I hope that was helpful. You had the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, by the way. So if there's something about timing, you know, and I get like your person. I don't see you needing to do anything externally to find your person. It's more so like Spirit wants you to, whatever this Judgment card, like whatever is like coming up to the surface, old energies, past things, memories, fears, insecurities, doubts that are lingering, to more so work through those things, because I feel like your person is going to be the one to approach you. Like you guys are going to find each other because it's an energetic pool. So it's like you're going to come into scene, they're going to come into scene, but it's more so like your person is going to be the one to assert action. Okay. All right, so that's your reading, Monica. If that was helpful or gives you some clarity, some confirmation, some revelation, better understanding, food for thought, all those good things, something to reflect upon, chew on, sit with. Okay, always take it to Source God. And as always, I'm sending you much love, sis. We're going to close your energy out. Let's clear the energies. Source God, thank you for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, and divine truth, and our angels, our ancestors, for their assistance and help. We send love, light, and peace to Monica and her person in question, her divine future spouse, her divine partner. Love, light, and peace, and harmony and balance restored within them individually, wherever they are in the world, past, present, or future, known spaces or unknown spaces. That they are divinely covered and protected in those spaces at all times. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Sheshaney. Okay, your timestamp is 14 minutes. All right, 14 minutes. Let's see what's good. So you have 2 questions. Thoughts about you and their true intentions. This person in question. What are their thoughts about you and what are their intentions? Let's see. Divine Source God. What is this person in question? Ask for permission to tap into this person's true essence and energy of what you allow me to know and to see. And ultimately, Sheshaney to know. What is this person's current thoughts about them? You want to know. Okay. You have the 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands. What is their intentions? What is this person's truest intentions? What is this person's truest intentions? Okay. You have the Six of Swords, or sorry, Six of Pentacles. Why is it Six of Swords? Six of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, as far as this person's thoughts of you, first of all, I get an observant energy. So one of you is definitely very aware or observant or noticing the other person. I feel like their thoughts is that someone needs to take some sort of initiative or take some sort of action because someone is more kind of caught up in their own world or very complacent, or just completely unaware of the other person's interests maybe. So I'm trying to discern who's who. Let's see, what is this person's thoughts? Clarify this. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, energy, spirit. What is this person's thoughts? Thank you. Three of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. It's like someone is not taking the initiative or taking any action towards this connection, and it's causing an unnecessary, like, misunderstanding, miscommunication. Someone is avoiding maybe taking action or taking some sort of assertion or responsibility, you know, going after something that they want or initiating something here due to the fact that they're trying to avoid pain. Like if I initiate something, this could definitely lead to potential heartache, a loss, yeah, some sort of painful experience that I'm not sure if I'm ready to go through. Okay, so that is this person's thoughts when it comes to their intentions with you. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. This person does want to, it's like a flash or a fast, like if it was up to me, if I wasn't in my head, or if there was no insecurities, no doubts, there would be some sort of investment here. Someone is trying to weigh the pros and the cons of this. It could be that, not really getting like there's other people in the mix, but it's like if I was to hypothetically, you know, give to this, what if I make the wrong decision and kind of take myself out of, let's say, like a dating pool of other potential suitors? You know, it doesn't have to be anybody actively present as an option, but it's like a hypothetical thing. Like if there was, you know, someone else that might be better suited and I invest here or I move towards this or I move too fast, you know, what if I miss out on something else that might be good for me or be better for me? So their intentions are to, I feel like they do want to, it's like a curiosity. Let's clarify this. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, as far as this person's intentions. Six of Cups. It's like a moderate pace. Like, although I want to rush, I want to take things slow. I want to, you know, like sweet movement, sweet action, not too hasty, too fast, making things too complicated or too hot and heavy to where things can burn out. I want to move gently with intention, with purity, showing sincerity, okay? Whether they act on this or not, this is their intent. This is what they would like to do. So seems like they want to recapture maybe a moment, whether it was with you or someone else, where, you know, they got to take their time and get to know a person where there was sincerity, authenticity, you know, pure energy, pure intent. It wasn't this rush or this need, this haste, maybe even anxiousness causing the haste. It was very organic, natural flow, pure, you know, building. So I'm going to leave it at that, okay? All right, sis, so that was your reading. Hope that was helpful, hope that resonated. Okay, so let's close this thing out. Divine Source God, we send Sheshaney love, light, and peace. The person in question, love, light, and peace, and harmony restored in within them as well. Wherever both individuals are in the world, past, present, future, known and unknown spaces, may they be divinely covered and protected by the light at all times. Thank you to our divine team, our angels, our ancestors, and most of all, Source God. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Let's ease on down the road with Miss Alexis. And we are at 2010. All right. Breyonna, I see you, sis. Okay. So, Alexis, let's see what you got here. Okay, you had 2 questions. What will your love life be like next month in September? And how does this person classify or label your connection? We never really established a label. Okay, let's see. First question. Oop, cards trying to fly out. Okay, ask for divine clarity and truth for Alexis and what her love life, what major energies might take place, anything of importance or relevance for the month of September 2024 in love. For Alexis. What might take place for her in love. Okay, Fool. Ooh, you got hella cards trying to come out. You got the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay, interesting. I get like some type of aloof energy coming from someone. It's like a detached energy, but at the same time, it's just like, feels like there's a choice here. Like someone has a choice to make. Because I feel like this 4 of Pentacles is someone that's quite stubborn and refusing to give something up or to invest. Like this investment would make something grow, maybe what something is needed, like this pentacle that someone is holding back. They know the value of it, and they know that if they were to invest and give it, that it does have the potential to grow, but there's also this fear of making the wrong decision or investment, which I feel like is kind of leaving the other person in their head, making them question, make them doubt where they stand, question the other person's feelings, makes them feel kind of deserted, isolated, confused, not really able to see the situation for what it is. And it's like, the truth is though, it's like 2 options here, or 2 individuals have the option to be assertive in the situation and direct the connection in the way that they want to. And I feel like whoever holds more of a masculine energy is kind of avoiding the necessary actions or taking some sort of leadership position or being bold, being courageous, showing up. And whoever the feminine energy is also has the ability to state what they want and what they need and be bold and courageous and transparent, honest. But at the same time, it's an inner knowing of, yeah, I can state what I want, make my intentions be known, let it be known what my desires are, my interests, my attraction is, but I'm not going to chase. So there's some sort of decision, I feel like, in September that must be made, okay? It's a free will choice for the most part, because I feel like Spirit's saying to set oneself free or to be open to new beginnings and new energies is going to require the participation of one, if not both partners. If it's going to be a partnership, it's going to require 2 parties. If it be that one person is like, okay, if this is not what I want, then I'm going to exit stage left, or I'm going to make my intentions known. If this person also was on the same boat with me, they want to show up with me, they're going to. And if not, then okay, I'm going to make my new beginnings available elsewhere. You know, like be open to something new. I'm not going to hold myself captive and stuck in a cycle. And that's what you have here. There's something about the solar plexus and the heart chakra that's standing out to me. Okay. So that's what I see for September, at least, like, you know, a short synopsis. Let's tap into what does this person classify you? You know, what's their classification of your connection, your situation? Spirit asks for permission to tap into both parties' energies. And what do you want her to know as far as this person's classification, their view? classification. Okay. This feels like someone that does care about you, has love for you, has feelings for you. This person does feel that their efforts that they've made thus far, in good intentions, they feel like something is not changing or something needs to change or something. If they don't, perhaps if this person does not give, that it's going to result to an end. Okay. Yeah. Because this person views your connection as like, I'll put it like this. If this person, let's say, like, if you were to move on from this person, they would look at you as the one that got away. Because there's some sort of like energy of something about efforts and giving and working towards a connection. And if they don't do it, it's going to result in some type of inevitable end or something that's going to change. This person feels like your connection has the ability, has the potential, I should say, to become a long-lasting relationship. What is the... Let's see. Judgment. Yeah, see, this is like a conviction. They know that it's something about needing to rise to the occasion, because if they don't, what's going to happen is like it's an inevitable ending that's going to take place. It's like obvious, like if I don't do this, if I don't show up in a certain way or do what it requires or takes for a relationship, I'm going to lose this. So it's common sense. And I feel like this person could be kind of feeling the weight. Like there is some sort of, like I said, in your previous reading or your previous question that you just asked, I was picking up choices and decisions. This judgment card, it feels like a final review of something, a final judgment on a situation and reevaluation with all previous experiences with this connection and or with others is leading up to this potential of, okay, we're closing out one cycle and to begin a new. And that could be either with a person or without. So I feel like this person senses that kind of that pressure from the divine source, from the universe. Like with all seasons, there's, we go through cycles of life. And during this life cycle, it is requiring a review, a choice, a decision. So this person is not classified this connection as like, they're going to be with you. It's like this person is in this place where I care about you and I do love you. I do fear losing you. But it's also, it kind of feels situationship-like. It's like, I want you. I want to keep you. I want to experience you and have access to you without the requirements of what a real relationship or commitment requires. You know what I mean? So whether they say it and call it a situationship, it was more so like, if I was to lose you, it would be the one that got away. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. All right. Miss Alexis, that is your reading. I hope, that was helpful or made sense. Gives you some clarity or some, food for thought, maybe even confirmation. Gives you something to ponder, to sit with, take it up with God's source, like sit through it, feel through the energies. But I hope that I was able to help you out, nonetheless. So I'm sending much love to you, okay? And as always, we're going to close the energies out. It's cleared out, Source God. I send Alexis and her person of interest, love, light, and peace, harmony, and balance restored within them individually, wherever they are in the world. Whether that's past, present, or future, known and unknown spaces, may they be divinely covered and protected at all times. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Our source divine, our angels, our ancestors. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Miss Jennifer. Jennifer, then Mahogany, Tuni, and Breyonna is who I see so far. Okay. All right, let's get our timestamp for Miss Jennifer. 30:29. All right. So your first question is, how does this person feel about what he said the last time that you spoke? And second question is, blessings coming your way. So how does this person, let's clarify. How does this person feel about the last time, or what they said the last time that they spoke with Jennifer? How does this person feel about what they said to her the last time that they spoke? How does he feel? Spirit, that you allow us to know and to see. Ultimately, what you want her to know and to see. How does this person... Six of Cups. Whatever they said, it was quite heavy, but honest. Look at all these cards you got. Like, this is insane. Okay. So you got the Six of Cups, Six of Swords, Five of Cups, the Devil, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Look at all these cards. Look at all this. Like, I'm trying to... Good dang. Good... God damn it. Dang. What's going on? Okay, I'm not going to be able to make this look cute at all, okay? Because it's all over the place, child. Where do we begin? Like, for real, where do we begin? Okay, so whatever this person said, it wasn't the most easiest thing to say. It feels like it's something that this person had to kind of like process, or as they were expressing it to you, it did feel like a weight was lifted off of their shoulders. This person could have expressed their true feelings coming from a place of like all of the insecurities that they've had bottled up, all of their fears that they've had bottled up. This person does believe that whatever they said was what needed to be said, what was needed to kind of like vindicate them or free them of some type of heavy energy that they've been carrying. Again, like all of this energy stored, all of these thoughts, all of these fears, all of these insecurities. This person was saying this from a perspective of like, you deserve more. You do deserve, it's like this person, I feel like, sees you as someone that is self-sufficient, that you really don't need them, you know, for too much. That there's nothing that they can really give you that, what they have to give, at least within them, they feel, or what they know that they can give, they feel wouldn't really change or move your world too much. It's like, you're good. And if that's the case, then you deserve more than me. Although I want to be the person that does kind of step forward in a way that I've envisioned myself to, in a way that I actually want to, in my purest heart, in a place of no fears, where I would just be kind of foolish in love, where I would just be like, fuck it. Like, if I didn't have these insecurities or past experience that fucked me up or whatever, intimidation, this is what I would do. This is what I would express. This is how I would feel. It's like, this is the heart space that they were coming from. Not so much that they were coming from this place of like, fuck it, I'm going to just bear my truth. There was still a little bit of filtering through this. It was coming from a place of like, I'm tired of feeling the burden or the weight of my own insecurities, my own fears, my past. So I'm going to express whatever I need to express to you in a way. So yeah, this was like, I wouldn't say well thought out, but just kind of like a sitting with self. Like, I just, like, all of these emotions are popping out. I just need to express myself, and it may be a little bit challenging due to the Devil card being there. But you do have the Temperance, and you do have the Magician as the three major arcana cards that did want to come out. So this person was left feeling like they were maybe the most vulnerable that they've been with you, perhaps, or in a way maybe that you've wanted them to, or just in some way that they recognize they needed to. Okay, there's still an element of holding back or fear, but I feel like whatever it was healing for this person, if not for you as well. It's definitely healing for this person. Okay. All right, so let's see what blessings are coming your way. What blessings are coming? Blessings are coming Jennifer's way. What blessings are coming Jennifer's way? 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords. So you have, I feel like the blessings that are coming your way could be like someone, this could be you. I want to clarify this King of Swords. Yeah. You might decide that you're going to exit stage left. Like if someone, because I feel that there could be an awareness or a conclusion that, or just a revelation that someone understands their own blockages, their own hang-ups that have nothing to do with you. Could be the previous person that we read on, because this King of Swords energy feels like someone that is fully aware of something. They know, they understand. So the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, someone is aware, like this person is fully aware of their perceptions. They're fully aware of their illusions. They're fully aware of their desires, the things that they want, maybe why they want them. And they're choosing maybe to still stay stuck in this self-sabotatory energy of, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't have what I want. And it kind of influences you in a way to kind of lower yourself in their vibration. It's like it pulls you down. If they're not pulling themselves up vibrationally, then they're pulling you down, or you would have to meet them at the level that they are, which is like, you know, kind of down below a little bit. The refusal or the inability at the time or the moment to invest properly in a connection or to have it grow, to give up something, to give in, or to show up in a way, I feel like it's going to cause you to emotionally attach from a situation and move on. That's what it feels like to me. And why this will be a blessing is because it could be stagnating, like flow into your life, could be blocking other areas, not just romantically, but just blocking areas in general in your life. When you have something vibrationally, energetically, like let's say your life is a stream, and certain energies or situations or people or circumstances maybe that you're in or dealing with or connecting to is a log in the middle of your stream, and it's blocking the water flow. So you have to remove that log in order for that flow to take place. And it's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing. So the blessings that are coming your way is that you're going to remove these stagnating energies. And I feel like one of the biggest ones, and one that is more, feel like more practical, more tangible to see and experience, is with another person, where someone is very confused, someone is kind of indecisive when it comes to you, or indecisive about what they want, or just doing what they need to do. I see you no longer sitting and waiting and kind of having a light bulb moment that this is a block for me. And like I said, the blessing is like, this is what's going to remove a stagnancy. So you might see things start to flow in your life in other areas. It doesn't have to be romantic, like, oh, when I move this person out of the way, then all these dudes is going to pop up. It doesn't have to be that. It could be opportunities in other areas, or just blessings. You just start to see a flow. an abundance or movement happening in your life. No stagnancy. Okay. All right. So that is what I'm getting for you, Miss Jennifer. I hope that made sense. Was helpful, insightful, something to sit with, reflect upon. Okay. Divine Source Goddess and love, light, and peace to Jennifer. And the other part that she asked about, that they both experience harmony and balance and unity within themselves. I ask that wherever they are in the world, past, present, or future, whether it's a known space or an unknown space, that they are divinely covered and protected by the light at all times. Amen and ashe, and so it is. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source. Our angels, our ancestors. Thank you. Okay. Doo-doo. All right. All right, Miss Mahogany. 4057 is your timestamp. Okay, so, all right. Thank you for the 30. I appreciate it, sis. All right, so yours is a love spread, love read. Okay. I'm going to do yours a little bit different. Because I don't know if you're asking about a particular person or not. I'm just going to leave it open and see what the love energy is surrounding you. Someone happens to pop up. Cool. See, our divine team come together, work together collectively in harmony and balance to provide guidance and wisdom. What's the guidance? What's the wisdom? Your spiritual team is saying like you're going to have to make a wise choice or decision when it comes to love, okay? You might be aware of this. I feel like I feel like you're aware, you understand this. I feel like you are maybe content. You could be single right now. There could be somebody that you are connected to, someone that you do care about, but it seems more like you are content with yourself. Yeah, this feels like a contentment with yourself in a way like, yeah, I care about love, or I'm interested in love, or I might be interested in a person, but your energy is not as heavily focused on it as it usually would have been, you know, or what you pass. You're single? Okay, see, we on the money, child. We on the money. Yes, I see that. Your spiritual team is like speaking to you in a way, because I get like your team, your divine team, because this bird and this Knight of Pentacles stands out to me like someone's speaking to you, but it's almost like through synchronicities, through nature, something like that, like to get your attention, things happening around you. They want you to be prepared. They don't want you to fully like, because you're in a good space within yourself. They don't want you to X out the openness to love. Because there is something manifesting. I don't feel like it's a person, though. Ironically enough, it doesn't feel like, oh, love is coming, like somebody's coming. They want you to be receptive, though. I thought that was my iPad, but that must be somebody else's phone. I'm not taking all these cards. Temperance, Three of Swords. Yeah. Healing. Taking your time to heal what you need to heal. Forgive who you need to forgive. This is not an overnight process by any means. But this Judgment card coming through tells me, they depict these angels like everybody has their own interpretation of who these angels are. Red wing angels always make me think of Archangel Uriel. And Uriel does deal with grieving energy. So could be an energy of healing and clearing out past hurt, because Spirit's saying there's more that's to come to you, and these blessings in your heart to manifest from the heart and the soul, the purest part of yourself, to receive those blessings without like ego desires. This passage or this pathway that you're going to need to go through forgiving yourself and or forgiving others, is going to lead to bigger blessings in your life. And I don't feel like it's just romantic, because I don't really see that off top. Like, it feels like it's more than just a romantic situation or another guy coming into your life. It more so feels like other blessings, other areas of your life being blessed, and other things coming in for you as you heal. Forgiveness. I don't know if you resonate with archangels, but Archangel Uriel is, I feel like, who's coming through. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like they want you to be fully aware and fully content, accepting, and compassionate. Hey, sis. Yeah, the list is still open. They want you to be fully aware and accepting and compassionate of the type of love that you see for yourself, that vision, and hold on to that. Because when you hold that standard, you're not going to just settle for anything less. And it's not to shame yourself and say, oh, I want too much. If it's not something superficial, like, oh, he has to drive this and he has to have this amount of money, like super shit like that, that's superficial desires. But if it's coming from a place of a love that you wish to experience, the exchange, a love that you wish to give and receive with another person, and the type, the deeper aspects of love, things that are rooted on things that will last, things that can grow and build, and not just like passing things and based off of materialism and, just physical simulations and ego-driven things. Hold on to that desire. Hold on to that pure desire. And to keep it a buck, like, if someone is unable to maintain or to swim in the ocean with you to the depths that you are willing to go and can go, then they are not the person for you, and why should you sweat it? And it's not to discourage yourself and say, oh, because this guy can't keep up, or this one can, or they fall away, or they do this, or they try to steer my boat in another direction, that this love that I truly feel and desire in my heart, it's not realistic, or it's never going to happen. That's a lie. It's telling you that what you do deserve and what you ultimately desire does exist. And to be okay when it doesn't work out, because that means what you want is still out there. Rather than looking at it in the opposite and the negative side of the coin, look at it as it's not working out with this person because he ain't it. So in that case, let's keep it moving. Just going to keep my heart open. I'm not going to settle on this, because if I can feel it, if I can conceive it and see it within myself, it does exist. So why should I settle for somebody else's vision of love, or someone that's afraid of what I have to offer and just get discouraged? That doesn't make no sense to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the essence of love. She is a seer. She is an empath. She feels, she sees, she knows. Okay? All right, sis. So that was your reading. I hope that was making sense to you. Okay, sis. Thank you. I'll add you to the list. All right. In the meantime, enjoy where you are within yourself. It's a peaceful place to be when you ain't got nobody wasting your time and fucking with you, It's a beautiful space to be, okay? So sending much love to you. Let's close this thing out. Divine Source God, we send love, light, and peace and harmony to Mahogany wherever she is in the world. May she be kept by the light, no matter what space and time she dwells in, past, present, or future, known and unknown spaces. May the divine, the ancestors, cover her and protect her at all times. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Okay. Let's clear it out. Let her rain and clear it out. Okay. So, Tuni, Breyonna, and I don't know if you want me to call you Trish or Leslie. I'll put it as Leslie because that's what you are listed as on your YouTube. Okay, so Tuni, you were up next, sis. 5007. Okay. All right, so Tuni, you want to know about open to whatever spirit wants you to know, whether you pick up on a person coming in or someone that you already know. So let's tap in. All right, Tuni. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance, truth, and clarity, source God. What does Tuni need to know in regards to love? Six of Swords trying to come out. She needs to know about love, source God. What do you want her to know? Let's Tuni needs to know in regards to her love life. Any important, relevant messages? Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Strength, and the 7 of Wands. Magician. Okay. I feel like you're going to face parts of yourself, like as a mirror, as a introspection. It could be like someone triggers this, like another woman or an archetype, maybe not like a specific woman or women, but just like archetypes where you find yourself in them in some sort of balance. Maybe even when it feels imbalanced, like where you want to be critical or judge a certain type of feminine energy, whether they're too harsh and not soft enough, or emotionally open enough, or feminine enough, or they're too overly feminine, too soft, too this, where you kind of are critical of those sides, but it's a mirror back to yourself of where you might be critical about yourself in those areas. Hey sis, hey Tori, how are you, man? Yes, thank you sis. Hit the like button, y'all. Greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my sis Tori for moderating. Yeah, it feels like a kind of like a self-evaluation that's mirrored back to you. And I feel like there's a blessing in this. There's great potential in this because I feel you're going to find a balance in how you relate to your partners in some kind of way, or how you've been relating, to where you can incorporate multifaceted aspects of femininity where it doesn't have to be put into this box, whether it's like the pressure of society that has kind of shaped or molded your perception of your own femininity and other women's femininity, or just femininity as a whole. There's something about this that I feel like it's going to help you to kind of ease and relax and open, be more receptive, more fluid when it comes to what you wish to manifest, because you don't have to mold yourself in a way that you feel will be acceptable, or feel like, oh, maybe I'm being too much or I'm not enough. It's like you find your place within being the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Swords is more of a feminine energy that kind of is familiar with masculine sides of herself, or what we would deem as more masculine, okay? Where the Queen of Cups is more of that traditionally feminine energy of what we know to be femininity, that softness, that nurturing, that watery, emotional energy, all that jazz. Romantic, where the Queen of Swords is like bossy, like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Deliver Us from Eva. Gabrielle Union's character is like the perfect example of this energy, but not saying like you resonate with her per se, maybe some aspects of that, but like she was real hardcore Queen of Swords and turned into the Queen of Cups, and then at the end it's like she had to kind of balance both energies out, which I thought was dope. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that movie. It's one of those classic black movies from the early 2000s, with like a good cast or whatever, but that's kind of the vibe I get from this. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for being her. I appreciate the energy. Let's see what's at the top. Let me see. You got 2 of Cups. Yeah. That union where I feel like the 2 of Cups is also the mirroring of the feminine and masculine energy within yourself. And defining what that is like to be whole and authentic within yourself, so that you find that you in someone else, like that person that is you and you are them, if that makes sense. And not like you have to be identical to each other, but the soul resonance. Like, hopefully I'm not going too deep into that, but yeah, it's like a merging. Like, if you look here, you got the two infinity symbols here, and then it's like this yoking here between these two energies. It could be something with Leo energy too, or Leo season, because you got these lions here in these two cards. Yeah, the energy's all about you, sis. I'm not really picking up on like a specific person, because this is important. This is relevant to your love life, like these energies. You don't have to put yourself in the box. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is kind of inviting the Queen of Cups to be all that she is, but be wise. Like, she's teaching her a lesson. Like, yes, be that beautiful, emotionally flowing and free and loving, compassionate, nurturing, empathic individual that you are, the person of depth. But be wise, be discerning, know when to use your sword, know when to cut off what you need to cut off, know when to speak your truth and be honest in how you say it. Don't be too cutthroat, don't cut everybody off, you know, like there's got to be a balance there. Give everyone a fair chance, a fair assessment, you know, that's what I'm seeing. I hope that makes sense. Never really read that like that before. Queen of Swords. I guess because I never had this, not from what I can recall. Like, it's like they're having a conversation. They're looking at each other, it seems. Two sides of the coin, the same coin. Two opposite sides of the same coin. Okay. All right. All right, sis. I'm sending you much love, Tuni. Long time no speak. I hope you've been keeping well. Thank you so much for sewing into the reading tonight. I'm sending you much love. Divine Source God, send Tuni love, light, and peace, and harmony and balance wherever she is in the world, God Source. Keep her in divine light and protection at all times, past, present, and future spaces, known and unknown spaces, and rooms at all times. Amen and ashe, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe. Okay. All right, so Breyonna, Leslie, that's who I have so far. So Miss Breyonna, 5740 is your timestamp. Okay. Okay, yours is a self-love reading, so let's tap in. Okay, Breyonna with the Y. I have three Breyannas, not right now, not in this instance, like three Breyannas that I read for. One Breyonna with two N's, one with one N, and then Breyonna you with a Y instead of an I. Interesting. The Breyonna Holy Trinity. What is the self-love message for Breyonna's Divine Source God? What is the self-love message and reading for Breyonna? Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Magician, Three of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I feel like you're still kind of holding on. Something valuable that you want. But I feel it could feel like a little bit of a regret or remorse, but you haven't lost or compromised anything. Maybe in a way that maybe you think you have. You have not. You haven't compromised or lost out or fucked up on something that you really wanted. It's like that thing that ultimately that your heart truly desires, finds value. It's like you haven't even, this is what I'm getting. Like, yes, you have given your heart to an extent, but you haven't even given the best of yourself yet. Because I feel like subconsciously you're holding that that thing, that love, that energy, that essence, that exchange that you desire to extend and give to a person, you're subconsciously, I feel like you still hold that sacred. You haven't given it yet. And I feel like Spirit's saying, like, once you kind of come to that realization, it's like something about a block maybe in the heart, or a little, I don't feel like you're completely blocked, because the Three of Swords is in reverse. So it doesn't feel like you are blocked in the heart or have this imbalance in your heart space to the extent where you wouldn't be open to love. It's just more so maybe changing the perception of what you've given. And even if you were to give a fraction or a piece of that sacred energy that you desire or see yourself giving to another person, or experiencing or investing in another person, know that if it came from the kindness of your heart, that energy is neither lost nor destroyed. Like, it went where it needed to go. Like, it can be transmuted. It can transform into something beautiful, or have the power to heal someone else, or whatever it was needed for at the time. Like, it's not a loss. Could be like two people that you kind of feel this way towards, that you felt this way, like, I've given my best. But Spirit is saying, like, you gave something beautiful, but you haven't given that ultimate, that love, like, that you really, really, truly, like, you know, are meant to experience or give in exchange with another person. You haven't given that yet, because I feel like you'll know, like, a part of yourself will feel that ease, will feel that trust, will feel that it's kind of like this divine exchange where you naturally just would give, and it would grow, because it's going to be placed into the right hands that know what to do with it, that will plant the seed with you and water it with you, and it will grow. You will see the results of it. That's the difference. Let's see. It's at the top of the deck. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. It's kind of like walking away gracefully from the cups that you have poured into, but recognizing and realizing that you haven't even gotten to the Ten of Cups yet. Like, you still have the Ten of Cups that are there for you, where it will be a beautiful, how to explain this? I know this is supposed to be a self-love reading, but you need to hear this, I guess. But that vision is not only just your vision, but it is shared with another person. It's like a beautiful complementary of, like, if I can envision this love, then there is someone that will also envision or complement the vision with me, where we're not compromising ourselves. And it's not saying like it's a perfect, in a sense that you guys will never go through anything, or you'll never annoy each other, or have a challenge or whatever, a disagreement, or have some tough times. But it's like the ultimate value, the foundation resonates. It's complementary. It just divinely just clicks. You know what I mean? Without you having to compromise yourselves, or to settle for less, or try to fit into someone else's vision that doesn't resonate with you, or make someone else fit into a vision that they don't resonate with. It's like, that's not going to be the case. So, no, you haven't lost or compromised something like, oh, I wasted all my years on this person, or I wasted my time and my body and this. You haven't given your best yet. You haven't experienced that love yet that you really wish you experienced. Like, it was only a fraction or a portion, because that energy wasn't really, like, if you look at this pentacle, the hands that it's supposed to land in, the person that will find the value in this pentacle and take it and multiply the pentacle is the ultimate person. The people that can't even see what you're offering or give them, they wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know how to invest. They wouldn't know how to multiply what you're giving them. So therefore, you haven't lost anything. Okay. All right. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Miss Breyonna. I know that was like a self-love, or supposed to be, but yeah, this is, I mean, I guess in a form it is self-love, because you know, self-realizations and healing and stuff like that. That is a part of self-love. Look, there's a Ten of Cups trying to flop out. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's close it out. Divine Source God, we send love, light, and peace to Breyonna. Give her harmony and balance within herself. I ask wherever she is in the world, past, present, or future spaces, known and unknown spaces and realms, that she is covered by the light. Thank you to our ancestors, our divine team, Source God, amen, and Ashe, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Self-love all day. You can't go nowhere without it. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, y'all don't always got to ask. If you don't have a person, if you want to check in with yourself, that's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. KV, I see you, sis. So, let's see. Leslie and then Kris, I see you. I'm going to add you to the list. So, Leslie, we are at 6606. Not 666. Okay, let's see. Okay, who's coming towards you in love? So the 22 is 2 questions, sis. Yeah. That's your jam. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Self-love is the best love. All right, Miss Leslie, let's see. You should have 2 questions, just so you know. 22 gets you 2 questions. So you want to know who's coming towards you in love. Let's tap in and see who is coming towards Miss Leslie in love. If she needs to know, Source God, her divine team wants to give her heads up about. I heard 4, so I'm going to pull 4 cards. Okay, perfect. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. I feel like you wouldn't have a hard time attracting suitors to you. Like, the problem is that some of them, I feel like, depending on where your energy is or your vibrational acceptance of these people, it's like, if you're in an energy where you feel low, where you feel depressed, or where you feel insecure, you don't feel good enough about yourself, or just like in a low state within yourself, you're going to attract more of those energies, or be more receptive, because I don't feel like these energies are going to go anywhere, because I feel like with the star, you could be at your best self. You can be at a place where you feel really good about yourself on a deep level, not just physically or superficial things, but you really genuinely feel good about yourself and your energy. You're not settling for less. You're not wasting your time on people that are not good for you. You don't have time for drama, stress, abuse and all that in love. Like, you just don't have the time for it. You know what you want. So when you're in that space, you're going to attract people that are going to be drawn to your light like a moth to a flame. So it's not a matter of that. I feel like who's coming in is like a mixture of like energies that don't really deserve to be in your energy field, like because of where they are. It's like, what I mean by that is not to say like, oh, they're just peasants, but they could be cool people, they could be good people. But if their energy and vibration is low, it will kind of affect your energy in a way, or it could call them to come higher, but it's up to them whether they're going to do that or not. I do feel like you will have someone that does stand out to you that seems to have like this carefree, fun energy. With the moon though, because it could be one significant person that's going to stand out to you, I feel. That's going to have like kind of like a larger than life energy, make you feel high, like playful, like fun energy, kind of take you out of a stressful state in your life. Like if, you know, you're stressed out about your job or whatever the case may be, it's going to take you, like when you talk to this person or when you're around them, it's going to take you out of that realm of stress. But I feel like what both of you guys are going to kind of be at is like, okay, well, where do we go with this? Where does this connection go? Which is why I feel like Spirit is kind of emphasizing you being very clear with yourself, like what it is that you really want, what you deserve, what you're not going to settle for, what you're not going to tolerate. And it doesn't have to be like these strict rules. It's just standards for yourself to identify what is of your highest good, what's worth your time and what's not. Like, you know, you have every right to say, okay, if a person is not good, they're not good with punctuality, I'm not fucking with them. If there's someone that doesn't know how to, you know, be reliable, I'm not fucking with them. If there's somebody that brings a lot of drama and stress and they're fickle and, you know, I don't have to put up with that, you know. If I don't want to have sex, okay, if this person can't respect that, then they're not the person that I should be talking to, dealing with. Okay, on to the next. It's like, it's good to have those clear morals and standards of your choice, what's healthy and what's best for you, because it helps you to discern who you're going to, you know, put your time and energy towards, or just allow in your space. But it feels like somebody that's going to capture your attention, that I feel like things are going to be real cool, but it's like going to shed light on maybe some type of indecisiveness, uncertainty, where you want to take things. It's going to highlight those things, shed light. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Yes, I don't know if you're watching, Leslie, but you were supposed to get one more question. So the 22 gets you 2 questions. So I don't know if you're still on here, but if you're listening, leave it in the chat. And if you're not and you watch this after, just email me. Okay. All right. And then, yeah. Let's go ahead and close it out, sis. Divine Source God, we thank you for the wisdom and insight that you provided thus far. We send Leslie love, light, and peace, harmony and balance restored in her energy, in her heart, wherever she is in the world, God, past, present, or future spaces and realms, known and unknown spaces and realms. We send her love, light, and protection at all times. Amen and ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Source God. Thank you, ancestors and our guides. And so it is. Amen. All right. Oh. Hey, sis. Yeah, you were supposed to get one more question. 22, yeah, that gets you 2 questions. So after Leslie, so I'm going to just wait on her. So after Leslie will be Kris. That's who I have so far. Okay. I'm going to wait on you, Leslie. I'll come back to you. Let me go ahead and do Kris's, and I'll just wait for your question to come through. So, Kris, yours is 113.70. Okay. Okay, so you want to know, why did this specific person pull away? So, Kris wants to know, why did this specific person in question pull away? Spirit? Why did this person pull away? Why did this person pull away? Okay, Leslie, I'll come back to you after Kris's reading. Why did this person in question pull away from her, Spirit? Okay. There's 4 cards. I feel like one more wanted to come out, but I'll clarify if need. Okay, so why did this person pull away? I feel like this person did sit with maybe the effort that they would have to put in, And not just like with you as like, oh, you're high maintenance and all this shit. It's more so just like in general, commitment wise, or maybe the type of commitment that you deserve. And I feel like this person did put their best foot forward. Like this person, I feel genuinely was interested in you. I feel like this person did have romantic interest in you. But when they kind of seen what they would have to do to kind of get with you in some kind of way, I feel this person kind of backtracked, because I've never really looked at the Knight of Cups like this, but I'm paying attention to this horse having to cross. It looks like this river, which can be kind of scary, right? Like the horse could be reluctant, like, oh fuck no, we ain't getting in that water. And the knight is like, no, we should. So ironically, horses for me sometimes represent freedom. So this, and sometimes, yeah, horses, they're in their nature. I would study the nature of a horse to kind of get a deeper context to this. But for some reason, I feel like this horse represents a part of their consciousness that is thinking about what so-called freedom means to them versus like what the romantic part of themselves, like their emotions, like, no, I want to see about this. I feel good. I like this person. The side of them that may want to be in love, there's a part of them that's like, no, it's not safe. We shouldn't cross this river. We shouldn't do that. So I feel like with the Tower, this person essentially, I feel like, just wasn't really prepared or feels like they would be prepared to build something with you. So maybe things started up very quickly or seemed to be going on a good note quite heavily, and then it crashed soon as it even began or something like that, which is why this person, I feel like, kind of was absent or pulled away, because this person had to sit with the potential of what effort they would have to make towards the connection. And, you know, am I really ready? Am I really prepared to do that? Because whether you say it out of your mouth or not, this person got a vibe from you that you may want a relationship, maybe not necessarily with them, but just in general, that you're more so of a relationship type of person. And I feel like this person also wants love, or they like the idea of love, or they saw potential. This person could have been a little flirty as well. Because sometimes the Knight of Cups energy gives off a person that's very romantic and very sweet, but a little naive or just a little bit immature when it comes to love. More willing than they are ready, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. How do men perceive you romantically? How do men perceive Kris romantically? How do men perceive Kris romantically? How do men perceive Kris romantically? How is she perceived romantically? The Hermit, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, and Temperance. Wow, you have a lot of majors. I feel like they see you as the settled down type. They see you as like really sweet, like traditionally maybe feminine or very romantic. You have a lot of depth to you, or you have a lot of love to give. Like you're someone that can love very deeply. It's like a love that kind of like you can't put a limit to it. You can't put a face. It's like your lover, your friend, your mother. It's like you have a nurturing mother's love. You have like that homie lover friend vibe to you too, or just they feel like you can love in many facets. Like if a person already has a child, you would love their child like they were your own. Like you have a lot of love to give. You would love their family like they were your own. It's like that type of energy. You might come across a lot of introverted masculine energies, or just like masculines that are overly independent. They really like their space. They may not even be the types that like to roommate with other people. They may have their own spaces and stuff like that, houses, apartments, condos, whatever. Extremely independent. And then you come in and it's like you come in very nurturing. You might steer them in a new direction that's kind of foreign to them, that can kind of trigger uncomfortability, a little bit of fear of the unknown. You provoke a lot of passion and excitement in people where they might be a little bit cold at times, or kind of numb to emotions usually, or it takes a lot to get their emotion involved. It takes a lot to kind of like put them, I don't know, I'm hearing like get them wide open, which makes them feel uncomfortable. You have a healing quality to you where people do want to be around your energy, even if they fight against it and say, nah, I'm too good. I'm too, not too good, but I'm too cool for that. Yeah, you do something to people, their energy, it's like it's like a shock. Um, But it seems like these things happen, like they begin and they end just as quickly as they began with the Tower card. Almost unexpected, like it was cool at first, like we were talking, we were vibing, and then I never heard from this guy again, or I just started hearing less and less from them, or we had a good first date. This person wanted to see me again, and then after that they never hit me up or something, like they never took action or something. That's what it feels like to me. But I feel like what you're dealing with is like, not necessarily time wasters. I mean, some of them could be, but you could be kind of like the therapy that they need at the time. But it's like, I feel moving forward, Spirit wants you to, it is an element of being lighthearted and enjoying yourself too, without being emotionally too invested. It's like you could still be that nurturing person that you are to an extent, without over giving yourself, you know, too much intimate parts of your energy to people that I feel like are just for a season, not a long time. There's a lot of Cancer vibes I'm picking up, like water and like this nurturer for fourth house energy. So a lot of these people could feel like family to you, or easily, like you guys hit it off very easily. Yeah, like it just, but these kindred energies, because that's kind of what it feels like for the most part. Not saying that every single person has to fall into this category, but it feels like a kindred spirit. So it's a familiar energy, like, hey, I know you from somewhere, but it may not be built to last or something. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay. All right, sis. So I'm sending much love to you. Let's close it out. Okay. All right. Oops. Kick the light on accident. Source, divine source, God. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine insight, and truth. For Kris, we send her love, light, harmony, and balance in her energy field wherever she is in the world, God. May she be divinely covered and protected, past, present, or future spaces and realms, known and unknown spaces and realms. She is covered by the light. Amen. And Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, God. Thank you. Clear the energy. All right, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope that was a helpful message. It provided some insight, some clarity, better understanding. Okay. So, Leslie, I'm going to go back to you. I'm going to have to make this a part 2, your timestamp. So, let's see. Let's see. 8406 is our timestamp. Okay. Let me see. Where's my converter? My time thing. So 24 minutes. 124. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, so you wanted to know, how does this person feel towards you? Let's clear the energies. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies and what you allow me to know and to see. How does this person in question feel towards her? How does this person feel? Towards Leslie. The Sun. The Temperance. This card is sticking out. The Tower. Well, I was about to say the Tower. The Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person likes your energy for the most part. There could be something about your energy, though, that this person doesn't have access to, or there's like something about your energies being maybe like two different directions, or would have to take some type of, I don't know, like something that brings you two together, maybe to the ability for this person to get to know you or get past some type of barrier between the two of you. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's barriers here, but it, to me, it's either something with divine, just things have to kind of align in a certain way, or there's protection. That protection doesn't always have to be because something is bad about a person. It could be not forcing something before it's time, or when it's ready, or when two people's energy is in the right space. But this person does have kind of like an innocent or like a pure perception or a positive perception of your energy. It's not, it doesn't feel too personal. The only card that feels personal is at the bottom of the deck, which is the Six of Cups. But even then, that could be like an energy, yeah, like ways of the past, or you feel familiar to me, or it's like you're nostalgic, whether I've experienced past things with you, or your energy reminds me of something or someone from the past. But with the Queen of Swords being there, it kind of feels like this person feels like they don't have easy access to you, or you're not easily accessible just in general, or they don't know too much about you. Your energy may be kind of closed off in a sense, or you've decided to kind of turn your back against this person, or just like not open yourself up or something like that. Let me clarify the Queen of Swords. Spirit. The Queen of Swords here. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't really know how to approach you or what to make of you fully. There's like this trying to maybe weigh the pros and the cons, or this person also knows that they can't like play around with you, or if this person was kind of childish or seemingly childish or playing games, or kind of like this immature energy, then that could have been what caused you to turn your back on this person. But if that is not the case, I definitely feel like this person doesn't know how to approach this. They feel like they have to come seriously towards you. They may feel like they are a little bit immature or childish, or they would come off as like not that appealing towards you. Like maybe you have very high standards that maybe they feel like they can't meet or match. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing from that. Okay. All right, Leslie. So that was your read. Clear it out. Let it rain and clear it out. So that was the readings. I don't think, let me make sure, let me double check. Okay, I don't see anyone else. So I think we're going to conclude the messages. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to put the timestamps up because I think that was all. But yeah, I appreciate y'all time. I do have a couple of new readings available. I have the Unblock My Road. So if you feel like there's some blockages around you, some stagnancy in any area of your life or multiple areas, y'all can check that reading out on my website. I also have a singles read. So if you're single and you just want to see what's going on, what Spirit wants you to know, anything of importance or value, you know, when it comes to your single season that, you know, you want to put a focus on, then that's the reading for you. So all of that should be linked in the description. I'm going to do that in a second so you guys can reference it. But yeah, other than that, I think that will very well conclude. Dang it. Yeah, okay. I think that is going to conclude. I'm trying to update the list. It won't let me do it. I don't know why it does that on here. It's so stupid. Why does it do that? Okay, here it is. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Alright. Come on now, phone. This thing is crazy. It be tripping on here. Anyway, we're just gonna, okay, that's fine. I don't know why it won't let you put the thing on. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. That's gonna conclude it. I thank you guys so much for your time. Y'all have been lovely. I appreciate it here. All of you that's sewed into my reads. I appreciate that. You guys are lovely. Thank y'all for your time. We're gonna shut it down. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tori. I don't know if you're still on here, sis. Make sure you guys like the video so you guys can come back and watch it whenever you might need. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live, which is Thursday. But if you guys want personal readings in between time, you guys can check out what I have available. Okay, coaching sessions as well, because sometimes what we need is beyond tarot. You know, so coaching is more of a practical pursuit, you know, to get us on track and focused and achieve what we need to, whatever our focus and our goals are. So I would love to help. Okay. But anywho, y'all, much love as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Until the next reading. Peace.